Growing your English vocabulary. In this video, we will talk about learning English vocabulary. First, we'll talk about the benefits of learning English vocabulary. Then, we'll discuss the best methods for learning English vocabulary. Finally, we'll talk about the most common mistakes people make when learning English vocabulary. Let's get started. There are many benefits to learning English vocabulary. Growing your vocabulary can help you get a good score on standard tests such as TOEIC. And this might help you to get a better and more interesting job. With a larger vocabulary, you will be able to communicate with people from all over the world. This will help you understand other cultures and make traveling more interesting. Now, let's talk about ways to learn vocabulary. First, learning a new word is not easy. You have to remember several things when you learn a new word. You have to remember the meaning. You have to remember the pronunciation. You have to remember the intonation. And you have to remember the spelling. Learning a word is hard, so it's important that you focus on useful words. Before we talk about useful words, let's ask how many words there are in English. The Oxford English Dictionary has more than 615,000 words. If you learn 10 new words every day, how long would it take to learn them all? 170 years. That's a long time. The good news is you don't need all these words to understand English well. If you have a vocabulary of 4,500 of the most frequent words of English, you will be able to understand in most situations. These high-frequency words are the useful words we talked about. First of all, you should learn the 2,800 words in the new General Service List. This is a list of high-frequency English words. You can find a link to this list in the description of this video below. This link also leads to flashcard apps for learning the NGSL words. But probably the best way to develop your English vocabulary is by reading. When you choose a book, there are two rules to follow. 1. Choose a topic that you are interested in. 2. Choose a book that is not too easy and not too hard. There should be no more than 3 words that you do not know on any page. Graded readers are books that have been edited to change low-frequency words to high-frequency words. They are called graded readers because they begin at an easy level, for example 300 head words. Then they go up in levels or grades to 500 words, 700 words, 1,000 words, and so on. You should begin with easy books and then slowly challenge yourself with more difficult ones. Make reading a habit. Do a little, 10 or 15 minutes every day. What mistakes do people make when learning vocabulary? The first mistake is not making a study plan. You should make a study plan that includes learning vocabulary directly through flashcards and reading graded readers. This study plan should become a habit. Don't study too much. 15 or 20 minutes a day is enough. But you should do it every day. If you follow these suggestions, your vocabulary will grow and you might be surprised at how quickly you are able to understand more and more. Good luck.